Black Principals Network is a community space, a healing space, a space of restoration, a space of professional development, and a space of liberation for those that are often not looked at as needed. I was a school leader or an administrator for 10 years. I would say the challenges, quite honestly, my last 4 years were the pandemic. There's a different kind of trauma that you experience that puts on that extra weight. Because as a school leader, you feel like you have to wear so many hats. Like you're the counselor, you're the nurse, you're the step-in mom, Princess Locust is what they say, right? So you're having to be all these things for all of the people, but at the same time, you are a whole person outside of this role. So the purpose of Black Principals Network is to help us navigate through some of the challenges that we have as school leaders and specifically as Black school leaders, and then also allowing us that space to think through solutions together as a community, as well as just being in community with each other.
It's a lonely job as a principal. It's a lonelier job as a person of color, a woman of color, a man of color, a Black woman. Particularly if you lead schools that are diverse or that reflect the demographic, right? 80% white young women are teachers. And so having a network, having an organization where one, you're just in the company of others that look like you and might have experienced things that you have. I know that I would not have survived the period of 2020 to 2022 without my network of Black principals, right? Because sometimes you just need to look at someone and say, like, are you hearing what I'm hearing? Like, are we in the same room here, right? Are we processing this? Is this what's good for kids? We think about the inequities, the health injustices that happened during the pandemic. You need other women, other men in the room that understand the communities that you serve to say, like, it's gonna be okay, we're gonna figure it out, right? And so Black Principals Network is an opportunity to harness the power of who we are as a collective brain trust, to share resources, to lift each other up, but sometimes even just to be like, yeah, that sucked today.
I'm really excited about leading the Black Principals Network because I think that this is an opportunity to amplify the voices of our Black school leaders. I think this is the opportunity to redefine what school leadership looks like. I think this is an awesome opportunity to reimagine what the work-life balance is and how do you do this while prioritizing your mental health and your self-care so that the role is more sustainable long term. Oftentimes when people leave schools, it is not because of, like falling out with the district or because you just lost the love. No, it became more of a challenge. It is often very much related to burnout. Like this role, oftentimes they give you the keys and they say, hey, it's your school. And so you have to figure out a lot by trial and error, but how beneficial is it to have somebody that has been in this work that could be your mentor, or if you're looking for ways and partnerships with other companies or other schools, being able to come to this space and like find ways to extend the resources that you have for your school community. I think that is so useful, so beneficial, and so necessary for us to continue this work.